space. Hurl through the night to this new place. Crushed and forgotten to earth. Magically given rebirth here. Just a pile of rust was all they found on that isle that no one suspected to see. 10 years later, Super Fortress MACROSS would rise, guardian of you and of me. MACROSS, the arm of the new wave. MACROSS, champion and knight of a new day. MACROSS, gauntlet of mankind, you stand tall. Super Space Fortress, called MACROSS.
In the year 1999, high above a tiny island in the South Pacific, a phenomenal event occurred in the skies, which altered the course of human history. A gigantic alien spaceship broke through the very fabric of hyperspace on a collision course with the Earth. During the vessel's uncontrolled fall from the sky, the plummeting battle fortress produced shockwaves of incredible force. The heavily damaged spacecraft measured nearly 3/4 of a mile in length. Curiously, there was no sign of the alien crew who had manned the ship, but the high level of technology and the sophisticated weapons found aboard indicated knowledge light years ahead of Earth's most advanced thinking. This evidence of a highly advanced civilization and the militaristic nature of the ship were frightening omens to Earth's population, should the aliens ever come looking for their lost battleship. There was a global war on Earth then, but with the realization of the potential for an invasion from outer space, warring nations came to their senses. Instead of devoting their energies to killing one another, they formed a united Earth government and began the massive job of restoring the alien battle fortress. For 10 years, Earth's most brilliant scientists labored to solve the riddles of the complex alien technology. Deciphering some of the alien documents found on board, they learned the ship was called MACROSS. By the year 2009, enough of the MACROSS had been restored to permit a trial launch, and a christening celebration was announced. A great city had grown up around the MACROSS project. And now, on the eve of the launch, every citizen, man, woman, and child, had gathered to celebrate their achievement and to watch the maiden voyage of their planet's new defender.
What's wrong, Mr. Mayor? Why are you sighing?
After all these years, it's hard to believe that we may be looking at MACROSS for the last time.
Yes, we're really proud to see her going on this test flight, but we're really gonna miss her.
Yes, but if the test is successful, we'll all be unemployed.
What's all that?
It's the big shots making their grand entrance.
Captain Global doesn't seem too happy about it.
Well, you know how he hates ceremonies.
Don't look so sour, Captain Global. It's our big day. Surely you realize all those loyal citizens out there consider you their hero. I think you could at least wave to them.
All right, I'll wave.
The countdown to blast-off progresses. On board the giant spaceship, the crew of raw recruits freshly graduated from the Space Academy is busy with their pre-launch checklist.
All manual systems are green light.
Let the computer run its own checklist now.
The ceremony starts in 15 minutes. I hope the captain gets here in time. I hear he didn't get much sleep last night.
The other officers threw a farewell party for him. They probably sat up the whole night long telling each other war stories. You know how they are.
And where were you, Claudia?
What are you talking about, Lisa?
You didn't come in until 4 this morning. You must have been partying too.
You jealous? I had a late dinner with Captain Foker.
Claudia!
What?
You stayed out all night knowing you both had flight duty today.
So, what's the big fuss about, Lisa? We won't let it affect the performance of our duty. After all, we're not children, and you're not our mother.
Your responsibilities to Macross come first, Claudia.
But my private life is my business, nobody else's. Now then, let's get to work, all right? Get out of here.
Lisa doesn't understand about men, Claudia. She's in love with the MACROSS.
Yeah, you got that right. Oh, don't argue.
I'm not the one who's butting into everybody's business.
I'm warning you.
I hate to interrupt, but hadn't you better check your monitor, Commander?
Attention aircraft approaching on course 1057.
Please identify yourself. Please identify yourself.
This is Rick Yamada, invitation number 201.
That's confirmed as an invitation from Lieutenant Commander Foker. Follow course 57 for landing.
Roger.
And now we present a display of aerial acrobatics performed by 5 of our latest Valkyrie fighters. Lieutenant Commander Roy Foker will describe the action.
Keep your eyes on planes 2 and 4. Flying at a speed of 650 miles per hour, only 50 feet above the ground, they will pass within just a few yards of one another. This is precision flying of the highest degree.
What is it?
Oh, no! Rick, it must be you, right?
Roy, it's good to hear your voice again, old buddy. I hear you're a lieutenant commander now.
You idiot! Get that junk heap out of here! Nitwit, I ought to break your neck!
Is that any way to talk to an old friend after you invited me here?
What are you trying to do? Make a perfect fool of me?
Nobody's perfect, old buddy.
You haven't changed a bit, have you? Well, this isn't your dad's amateur flying circus. My men are real pilots.
I'm gonna have to make you eat those words, Commander. Coming in.
Stop clowning around! Look out! That maniac! Excuse me, folks.
Hi, Roy.
Who do you think you are? What were you trying to do? Get yourself killed?
Hey, calm down.
And while we're at it, where'd you learn to do that anyway?
What, a simple booster climb? You taught me that yourself, don't you remember? Hey! I have to admit, those guys are good. Not as good as me, of course.
You don't have to brag to me, Rick. I read all about your winning the amateur flying competition last year.
Actually, I've won 7 years in a row. What have you been doing?
I was busy fighting a war. I guess you didn't read about my having shot down 108 enemy planes?
You're proud of being a killer?
There was a war on, and I was a soldier. I just did my duty.
You promised my dad that as soon as the war was over, you'd come back to the air circus. Why did you go back on that promise, Roy?
I really felt guilty about letting your father down. Only, once I started flying fighter planes, I couldn't give it up. It just gets in your blood or something. I don't know what it is.
Maybe if I flew one, I would understand. Well, anyway. Huh?
Jason, behave yourself. You've already had a call and you can't have any more. Do you want to go home right this minute? No, thank you. Cancel the order. No, you'll get sick. I don't care. That's it. We're going home. I want to call out. Come on. I don't want to spank you.
Huh. can see you haven't changed a bit either, old buddy.
Blasting through a warp fold from deep space, a vast armada of gigantic alien battleships is making its way through the solar system in search of a damaged enemy spaceship which has retreated from battle.
The finder beam has locked on this planet. Are you sure this is where the transmission was coming from?
Yes, sir, I'm positive.
They could have executed a refold.
It's doubtful, sir. There was no evidence of a second jump into hyperspace.
They couldn't have gone far in their condition. They would have to land in order to repair the ship. That's a logical speculation, I think.
It would seem very likely, sir.
Send the scout team.
Wow, this Valkyrie's a real beauty, all right. It looks great, but how does it handle?
Well, why don't you just climb aboard and see for yourself?
You mean that?
I'll go along and ride piggyback behind you. Now, are you sure you've got the guts to fly in one of these things, Rick?
Sure, as long as I'm the one who's at the controls.
Go ahead, be my guest.
This is a day we've all been looking forward to for 10 years. Project MACROSS has provided a great asset to the economy of our region and the welfare
Urgent
of our
message from the Space Monitoring Station. A strange flash of light and an explosion, followed by irregularities in the gravitational field.
The same sort of thing happened 10 years ago. You remember what happened then, don't you?
That's when Macross arrived, sir.
Better check it out.
It's my honor now to introduce the commander of this vessel, Captain Henry Global. I'm back here, Captain. You have to make a speech.
Hey, what's going on here anyway?
What is it, Claudia? What's wrong?
Every system aboard the ship is starting up without being turned on. The defense system is activating the main guns to fire.
Shut down all systems.
It doesn't work.
Captain, the main guns are preparing to fire.
I can't control them. What do we do?
Look at that. Now we know for certain Macross is hiding on that planet. All ships continue advancing, but exercise extreme caution.
It's back under control now. The computer is responding to the program again, Captain.
Wow, what were all those fireworks about?
I don't know. I better go check. Wait here. I'll see what's going on.
The space monitor report is coming in.
It shows what the beam hit. 2 big objects, probably spaceships, in lunar orbit 200,000 miles out. Both objects were struck dead center by the beam and were disintegrated. Huh? Huh? Captain, what is it? What are you laughing about?
It was so obvious. We should have known. A booby trap, of course.
Booby trap, sir?
Yes, it's one of the oldest military tricks in history. A retreating enemy leaves behind hidden explosives and such. The aliens who abandoned the Macross armed it with an automatic defense system designed to detect and destroy their enemies. The very fact that the system activated means that unfriendly forces have approached close enough to be a threat to us.
Captain Global!
What is it, Sammy?
No smoking on the bridge.
Huh? I wasn't going to light it, I'm just holding it. Scramble all the fighters and prepare for combat.
Armor 1 deploying all aircraft to Sector 412. This is a combat alert.
Enemy approaching on bearing 50. Commence firing.
Launch all missiles.
Extremely heavy resistance.
Huh? Why aren't they using their Phaser X weapons? Look, our scout ships have wiped them out. It's unbelievable. Some sort of trick, no doubt.
Yes, it is puzzling.
It makes no sense.
There has to be a reason, but it's beyond me. Maybe they're not from the Macross.
Commander Greytide, 2 enemy space cruisers are approaching. They could be the ones who launched the missile bombardment.
Blast them to bits. Those idiots behave as though they don't even know how to use their own weapons. Fire all Phaser X cannons!
This is Armor 1 Space Cruiser calling Macross. Armor 1 Space Cruiser calling Macross.
Armor 2 is destroyed and Armor 1 is having to retreat.
I had hoped this moment wouldn't come in my lifetime. After we finally achieved peace on our planet, now we face total destruction by alien forces whose power is beyond our imagination. I had hoped that war was a thing of the past. But here we go again. All right, move out!
Yes, sir. All forces, move out! We are under attack by alien invaders in Sector 412. This is not a drill. Repeat, this is not a drill. All forces proceed at once in battle formation.
Well, boys, you heard her. This is the real thing.
Ghost team has cleared. Valkyrie team, prepare for takeoff.
Valkyrie team ready. All right, men, this is it. Let's go!
What a disorderly arrangement. These people are completely ignorant of space war tactics. What's this? It's the Macross, but what's happened to it?
It appears to have been completely remodeled, perhaps by the inhabitants of that planet.
Those primitive savages couldn't possibly have captured the Macross.
Maybe it crashed into their planet and they managed to salvage it.
What about the crew? They wouldn't just let them have it.
Maybe they were killed in the crash.
Nonsense. The ship would have been seriously damaged and these primitives wouldn't have the technology to repair it.
I know, sir. But is there any other explanation? And what about the lasers they used? We know they have...
reflex weaponry.
Precisely, and this makes them very dangerous, so we must exercise caution.
Target pinpointed, Commander. We are launching fighters.
Ready this plane for takeoff.
Macross calling BT-102. You there on the exhibition grounds. We're on combat alert. Why haven't you taken off?
You don't mean me, do you? Huh? Hey, what?
Okay, I'll load the missile racks. You get the bomb crew over here.
Huh?
Don't waste any more time. Take off immediately.
What?
And join the fighter squadron.
What do you mean take off? The runway's demolished.
Runway 2 is clear. You're fully armed and your jets are overheating, so stand by for immediate takeoff.
Valkyrie armed, sir. Good hunting.
Well, okay, if you insist. Whoa!
Traffic's pretty heavy out here, so break formation, but try to keep each other covered.
Hey, Volker! Would you mind telling me what's going on around here?
Who's that? Rick, how's it feel to be a fighter pilot?
Huh? What are you talking about, big brother? I'm no fighter pilot. Ah!
Hang on, Rick, I'm coming. You weren't hit, it was just a close one. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Combat flying's scary for everybody when they first begin. You'll be all right, though. You'll find it's not that much different from the good old days with a flying circus.
Yeah, but I never got shot at in the circus, Roy.
You'll get used to it. Just tag along behind me for a while, if you can keep up with me.
If I can, I'll do my best not to leave you behind.
That's the spirit. Let's go get him, little brother. Climbing bank. Rick!
I can't get control of it. I think I've had it, Roy. I'm getting no response from the controls at all.
MACROSS, calling VT-102. Pull out. You're diving right at us.
Tell me something I don't know. I can't pull out. All the controls have lost power.
Have you tried switching to configuration B?
B? What's that mean?
You don't know? Impossible. All right, listen. Hold down the control marked B on the left side of your console.
Okay, I found it. What's it doing? What do you know? I'm alive.
Unidentified objects are descending just offshore, sir.
Why didn't we detect them before now?
When the main guns automatically fired at the first attack, it sapped so much power our radar was knocked out.
Those scout ships were just a decoy. Very clever strategy. Hayase, call Lieutenant Commander Foker's team back here immediately.
They're still combating the first counterattack. I doubt if they can break away.
I understand. Thank you.
The unidentified craft have landed in the water 25 miles west of us, and they seem to have submerged, sir.
Call Prometheus and order them to send out reconnaissance choppers.
I did, sir. They'll arrive in 5 minutes.
Mind reader?
Yes, sir.
What is that? A giant robot.
Could be an alien invader.
Whatever it is, it stopped moving. It's just standing there now. Wow! Hey, Min-Min, come see what's out here! An honest-to-goodness giant robot! Jason, be careful! Oh, Jason, what if that thing had stepped on you? I can take care of myself. I want to get a good look at that thing. Come on, we'll go upstairs and look out the window. Jason, wait for me!
Don't let him fall out the window, you hear?
Don't worry, Auntie. I'll watch him.
This is PHP-202. We're approaching target area. No sign of alien craft so far. Over.
Roger, PHP-202. Approach with caution. Craft suspected to be submerged in the ocean.
We're being fired upon. Let's get out of here.
They're gone, sir. They've been shot down.
And here I am, the helpless captain of an untested ship with an inexperienced crew.
Well, Captain, it's lucky for us we got the MACROSS finished in time to fight these invaders. When do you take off? You are ready, aren't you? Why haven't you taken off? What are you waiting for?
You must think I'm out of my mind. I can't take this ship into combat with a skeleton crew of amateurs who have never even flown in space before. What's more, the ship hasn't even been tested yet. And with all due respect, sir, we don't even know if it'll fly. If you order me to take it up,
do you think he's serious?
Be against my better judgment.
I am ordering you to take off, Captain. Understand?
I think he means it.
Then, because
Oh,
I'm
wow.
telling you, it's suicide.
What's wrong, Sammy? I thought you wanted to go into space. I do. I think.
This is an alien ship. While we were able to reconstruct it, we don't understand how to operate even half of its functions yet.
It sounds to me as though you're saying you have no confidence in your crew. Is that what you're telling me, Captain?
I didn't say that.
Well, then what is the problem? We spent a fortune on this ship, and I don't want to see it destroyed on the ground.
Sir,
No more excuses. Take off.
Well, if that's your order.
It is. The MACROSS is a battleship, and that is what it was built for. Remember, we're all depending on you.
We aren't ready for combat. We just aren't ready.
Wow! Look at how big it is! Be careful, Jason.
Look, it moved its tail out of the smoke.
Look, its back opened up. Huh? There's nobody running it. You're right. But wait, there he is.
Huh? What's going on here? Where am I?
The pilot looks confused. Maybe he was injured in the crash.
I must be seeing things. This used to be an airplane. Excuse me, what is this? I mean, what does it look like to you?
Huh?
What is it?
Some kind of robot, I guess.
Thank you. Wow. When I got in this thing, it was a jet. I thought I'd gone nuts.
You mean it's a convertible airplane? Huh? You must be joking.
I'm as puzzled as anybody about it.
You're kidding. You're the pilot, and you don't even know what it is?
I'm not even a military pilot. I'm just an amateur.
What? How'd you get the robot?
It's all a big mistake. I'm not supposed to have it.
An enemy spy! Jason!
Spy? Look, this was the Army's idea, not mine. Wow, look at all the damage.
Do you have to pay for it?
Me? I hope not. What?
Get that thing out of the road. I have a truckload of vital military supplies to deliver, and I'm in a hurry. Now move it.
I don't know how it works, but I'll try.
Good luck.
Thanks.
And please be careful.
Sure, I will. So long.
I hope I'll see you again sometime.
Well, all I can do is throw a few switches and hope for the best, I guess. At least I can see where I'm going. If I could just figure out how to get there.
Oh, please tell me you're okay, Jason. I am.
Are you two okay in there?
We're okay.
Phew. Thank goodness.
Gravity control systems 1 through 48 are green light. Please confirm. Over.
Roger. Green light. Over.
I am now switching from manual to computer control.
Block GH24, prepare to move out. I need immediate confirmation of clearance on AF74 through 140. Over.
Priority 1 transmission from headquarters, Captain Global. Armor 1 has completed recovery procedures and is proceeding now to join Armor 3 at Rendezvous Charlie.
Thank you, Vanessa. Claudia, check the reflex furnace and see if we've recovered full power yet.
AF74, clear.
Ready condition on furnace power, sir.
Very good. Anti-gravity, full thrust.
Aye, aye, sir. Full thrust.
Activating switches 1 through 10.
Full thrust.
Reflex furnace now activated at full thrust and induction control board countdown is underway. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Full power. Activate the anti-gravity control system.
The
The gyroscope is level, sir.
Well done. Blazes, what's going on? Trim the pitch attitude immediately.
It must be the gyroscope.
No, look, the gravity control pods are breaking away.
What is it? Oh, no. They're tearing away from the ship instead of lifting it. This can't be happening.
The ship is losing altitude, Captain.
Quick, tell me I'm just dreaming this.
Beg pardon, sir?
It's a nightmare. Is everyone okay?
Aye, sir, we're okay.
I want a full damage report. Give me a computer readout on every system on board.
Yes, sir.
They'll never let me hear the end of this.
You shouldn't blame yourself for this, sir.
I'm the captain.
Look out, it's falling out his way!
Oh, wow.
This is Skull Leader, Valkyrie team, calling MACROSS. Mission completed. We met the enemy air assault, and we sent them back where they came from.
Very commendable work, Commander Fokker.
Let me talk to him. How many did you shoot down?
Only 10 this time.
You're slipping, Roy.
Well, don't worry, Claudia. I'll make it up. Do you have any word on the VT-102?
He landed in the suburbs in a battleoid, and he's doing more damage than the enemy.
Thanks, Lisa.
Who is he? He's not registered as a fighter pilot.
It's okay, I know
He
him.
needs help.
I'd better go check on him. Skull Leader to group. You guys head on back to Prometheus. I've got some business to take care of in town. Captain Kramer, you take over group command. Over.
Roger, Commander.
I should have known better than to leave him alone. Aha! There's the Battleoid. This is Skull Leader calling VT-102. Do you read me? Over.
Hi, Roy, it's me.
You've had a busy day down there, I see.
Yeah, you might say that, big brother. Now what?
I don't know, but let's get out of here. Come on.
I must be dreaming this. I don't believe it.
The airplane turned into a robot! Amazing.
A few small repairs and you can take that Battleoid back into action, okay?
What are you talking about? I don't even know what this thing is, and I'm not qualified to operate it.
If you can fly a jet, you can operate a Battleoid. The controls aren't that much different. I'll tell you what to do. The legs are controlled by the foot pedals.
Huh? Which foot pedals? There must be 50 different controls in here.
57 to be exact. I'll explain them to you while I'm making the repairs. The Battleoids are classified top secret, Rick. You'll find out why we built them later on. Okay, that's got it. Switch on low energy and depress the foot pedals slowly.
Okay, here goes.
That's it. See how easy it is?
Wow, you learn fast, don't you?
Thanks.
Then May, come on.
Okay. See you later. We're being evacuated.
Be careful now.
Hurry, we don't want to be locked out of the shelter.
Wasn't that young pilot cute?
Never mind about that. We have to hurry. Come along now, Jason.
I see you're growing up, Rick.
I don't know what you're talking about, Roy.
You're starting to notice girls, just like Big Brother, huh?
I hope I'm not that bad.
You can't fool me. I saw how you looked at her.
Regatta scouts have landed, Commander. We're ready to attack. Attention all gunnery crews. Prepare to give covering fire to the assault group. Ready all guns!
We better get moving, Rick. we still have a war to fight.
I'm still pretty unsure of myself trying to keep track of all these robot controls. I'm not ready for combat.
Pull the control mark G and we'll switch to Jerwalk configuration.
What the heck is a Jerwalk? Here it goes.
The Jerwalk controls operate almost exactly like the fighter plane. You can fly it without any problems.
Oh no, I forgot my diary and I can't go anywhere without it, Auntie.
Don't be foolish, child. You can't go back now.
It won't take me a minute to get it, don't worry.
No, Min-May, you don't have time. Come back.
All guns standing by for bombardment, Commander Breton. Good. Level everything in the path of the assault forces, but take care not to damage the MACROSS. I want to capture it intact.
Looks like the civilians got out just in time.
Wow, the whole place is under attack. I hope everybody got out okay.
If you're worried about your girlfriend, we might go check on her.
Could we?
Do we have a fix on where that bombardment is coming from?
A fleet of spaceships in lunar orbit.
Beyond the range of our missiles.
Captain, an alien assault force is approaching from the east. We need air support, sir.
Call for it.
MACROSS to Valkyrie team, we are under attack and need immediate assistance. Change to Jerwalk mode.
Roger, MACROSS, configuration G. All Valkyries, convert to Jerwalk mode.
I'll hold them off.
You can't handle them alone.
Don't argue with me. I'll draw their fire while you get her out of here.
Stay right there. I'll pick you up.
Huh? Oh, no!
Trust me, I can do it.
Do I have to?
Get out of here, Rick. Fire your jets.
I'm all right, don't worry.
I don't care how you are. How's the girl?
The girl? Okay so far.
You'd better take good care of her. If anything happens to her, you'll have to answer to me.
Oh, don't forget, Big Brother, I saw her first.
That's how it is, huh? We'll discuss this later.
Oh boy, I've got to find a way to get her in here. Uh-oh. We're safe now. Don't cry. Are you okay?
I'm all right. Now. Oh, no! Oh, don't look at my hair!
What's more important, your hair or your life?
Huh? I hadn't thought about it that way. Oh. Why, my hair, of course.
I'll bet.
Naturally.
You okay? Huh? Oh no, Min-May! Yeah! Phew. Huh? What is it? What is that thing, Roy?
That's the enemy. Now you know why we built the Battloids, Rick, to fight these giant aliens.
I see it, but I don't believe it.
Strange. They look so much like human beings, don't they?
Standby rocket engines are in place and ready for immediate firing, sir.
How's the evacuation progressing?
All the civilians have been safely transported to the shelters, sir. The city's deserted.
Very well. Switch on the main booster rockets. We'll be blasting off immediately.
I hope the standby boosters work.
They'll work, Lisa. They were made on Earth. All right? Blast off!
Yes, sir.
Attention, Skull Leader. MACROSS is taking off. Request air cover. Over.
We're on our way. Come on, Rick, let's go. Get the lead out. Come on, Rick, what's the matter with you?
Horrified by the sight of the giant alien and stunned by the death and violence he has witnessed, young Rick has fallen into a state of deep shock. The MACROSS has blasted off to rendezvous with Armor 1 and 3. A helpless Rick and unconscious Min-May are left behind, surrounded by invaders.
Rick, come in, Rick. The poor kid's just had to take on more than he can handle. Well, I can't leave him behind. Skull Leader to Macross. I have to go back to the island to pick up something I left there.
Captain Kramer will take over command of Valkyrie Group until I return. Over.
Why are you returning? Over.
Rick Yamada in Valkyrie VT-102 is still back on the island, and I have to go pick him up now.
That pilot's an imposter. I've gone through the entire registry, and I find no record of such a person.
That's easy enough to explain. He's a civilian, so he isn't listed in the military registry.
What? He's a civilian? But I thought,
Huh? Civilian? Who is he?
Thank heaven she's alive. Phew. The alien. I can't let her see such a horrible thing as that. We have to get out of here.
Where am I? What's wrong? Why are you trembling like that? Huh? What are you looking at out there? What's there?
No, you mustn't look out there.
Why? What is it? What's wrong?
Oh my gosh!
What is it?
Oh.
I hate to interrupt you two, but you can't sit around here forever. Come on, let's go.
Huh? That big palooka seems to have formed a permanent attachment to you guys.
No! Shh! Amazing, isn't it? Boy.
It's really incredible.
How's that for convenience? Hang on, you two.
This is MACROSS control. Shifting to horizontal propulsion. Stand by for Valkyrie pickup. All planes return to carrier bays. Over.
This is Sepia 3. Roger, Control. Returning to carrier bay.
Hayase, see if we have all the Valkyries safely aboard the ship now.
Yes, sir. That's the last two, sir. All Valkyries are accounted for except for Commander Fokker and VT-102.
Good. I don't think we have to worry about Commander Fokker. Vanessa, please give me the positions of Armor 1 and Armor 3 on the monitor screen.
Yes, sir. They're both approaching rendezvous point now. We should be making contact with them in about half an hour, sir.
Very good. Any sign of enemy craft, Claudia?
No, Captain. It's all clear. Excuse me, Captain. Isn't that strange?
What?
After launching such a massive attack from orbit, why isn't the enemy continuing their attack? It just doesn't make sense, does it?
That's bothering me, too. There has to be a reason they're just playing with us.
Oh? Do you really think they're just playing with us, Captain?
Yes. They have the advantage, but they don't attack. They must have a reason.
She doesn't want to go back to Macross, Roy. She wants to go back to the island.
Are you crazy? The place is crawling with aliens. It would be suicide to go back there. Did she give you any reason for wanting to go back?
Well, I'm worried about my aunt and uncle back in the shelter with the invaders all around them.
They're perfectly safe there. The shelters are impregnable.
But I still want to go back to the island. It's my home.
I promise. As soon as the war's over, I'll take you back there personally.
What do you mean you'll take her back? I will.
Huh?
Hold on a minute, Rick. This is Skull Leader calling Macross. Over.
Did you find him?
He was annoying a young lady. I had to rescue her as well.
You rat!
So that's our civilian pilot. I wondered why he didn't know how to fly his plane.
Who's that old sourpuss, Roy?
Old sourpuss?
That old sourpuss happens to be our control operator, Lisa Hayase. And if she looks like an old lady to you, you're not as grown up as I thought you were, Rick.
Now listen, Commander Fokker, you'd better have a good explanation for turning a Valkyrie fighter over to an amateur civilian pilot. You could be court-martialed for this, you know.
Ooh, she's mad.
As for you, Rick Yamada, you're in a lot of trouble, whether you know it or not.
This whole thing's her fault.
I think I'd apologize to her if I were you, Rick. Women her age can get awfully mean, you know.
Macross Control, this is Skull Leader requesting landing instructions. Give us a bay number, you old sourpuss.
Roger. Bring your plane into Bay 504.
Now returning to group orbit.
It appears only half of them came back.
Where's the Macross now? It's passing through the atmospheric ranges presently, apparently on its way to rendezvous with the other ships.
What's your plan, Bretai?
It would be a simple matter to shoot them down now, but I don't want that ship damaged.
Once they're out of gravity, they'll be able to execute a hyperspace foe, taking them beyond the range of our guns.
You have a point there, Exodor. Perhaps I'd better apply a little restraining force to slow them down a bit. Prepare laser bombardment. Ready all guns for massive laser bombardment. Repeat, all gunnery crews, ready your laser for total bombardment of target ship Macross. Stand by for order to fire.
I can't understand all this killing. It's insane.
That's what war is all about.
I don't want any part of this militaristic business.
You're already involved in it, kid.
Well... he's right. I am a killer, just like the rest of them. I'll never forget it.
You'll never forget what, Rick? Rick?
Nothing.
Here we are. Come on.
Was that really necessary, Roy? She could have been hurt.
Somebody left this thing behind, so I stashed it here.
Oh! Wow! My racer! I thought I'd never see it again. You saved it! Oh, thank you, Roy. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey,
thank
cut
you.
it out, Rick. Take it easy. I thought you'd feel more comfortable flying in this than one of our Valkyries. It doesn't turn into a battle line.
Oh, golly, Roy.
I've seen that plane before. It was in the air show this morning, wasn't it?
Attention all hands. We are approaching rendezvous with Armor 2 and 3. Report to your docking stations immediately. All hands report to your stations.
I have to get going now. You two stay here and don't wander around. If you start exploring, you'll get lost. You can't imagine how enormous this ship is, so stay put.
We have perfect docking alignment.
Enemy ships are docking, sir. All right, tell your gunners to fire their beams between the ships. I don't care how many of the smaller ones are destroyed, but the large one must not be damaged. Yes, Commander. Attention all gunnery crews. We will commence massive barrage. Take particular care not to damage the main vessel. Gun commands may fire when ready.
What's their position?
The current attack is from the exact same location as the first one, Captain Global. Their orbit is 10,000 miles from here.
Reporting, sir. Miranda, Circe, and Armor 3 were destroyed.
They're tearing our fleet to shreds. And what about our damages?
We've taken no direct hits, Captain. No damage shown anywhere, sir.
What's our present position?
We're just closing our initial orbit, approaching our original position over Italia Island at an altitude of 100 miles.
Claudia, steer for a landing on Italia Island. At 2,000 feet altitude, activate the fold system for a position jump.
Are you sure you want to do that, Captain? The fold system hasn't even been tested yet.
I realize how risky it is, Claudia, but if we stay in this position, we'll be totally defenseless.
But we're not even sure how the system works.
We can't just surrender, Lisa. We have to try everything first. Ready fold system for a position jump targeting the area behind the moon. Get your radar busy on an access check, Lisa. We'll make the jump from precisely 2,000 feet above the island.
Huh? Don't we need permission from headquarters?
This is an emergency. We don't have time for that.
But, Captain, you know the regulations specifically. Sorry, sir.
I know what the regulations say, but I appreciate your bringing it to my attention.
I just wanted
Claudia,
to...
I've given an order.
Yes, sir, Captain. Attention all hands. Priority fold system standby. Readying maximum green energy at all power stations. All hands to emergency positions. Repeat, all hands to emergency positions. This is not a drill. Prepare for fold in T-minus 5 minutes and counting. Mark.
Sounds like things have quieted down a little out there.
I wonder if the war's over already.
There's your answer, Mr. Mayor. I don't think it's entirely over yet.
I can't even imagine the damage.
I just hope my shop is still in one piece when we get out of here.
We can hope.
I'm getting worried about Min-May, aren't you? I wonder where she went.
Don't worry about Min-May. I'm sure she's all right. She went to another shelter, that's all.
Nothing's going to happen to anyone as smart as Min-May, isn't that right?
Yeah.
Are you planning on going somewhere?
I'm gonna take you back to Italia like I promised. You still want to go, don't you? Because I'm not gonna hang around here one way or the other.
Attention all hands. Fold in T-minus 3 minutes and counting.
What's a fold?
Oh, nothing to do with us. Come on, let's go.
It's so small, will it hold 2 people?
If they're very friendly, it will. Here, this one's for you.
Oh, wow.
It's so cute on you, Min-May. It could start a whole new fashion.
Oh, you.
Okay, hang on to me.
It's awful close.
Hey, I can't see to fly if you sit there.
I'm sorry, Rick, but it's so
There's nothing to be afraid of, Min-May. I'm an expert pilot. There now, okay?
Oh.
We will interfold in 10 seconds. 9,
8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2,
1, 0.
Now, execute hyperspace fold jump.
altitude?
It may be impossible, but they did it.
What do we do now, Commander?
I want to know their exact position immediately. Now.
Let's have some light in here.
Switching to backup generator, Captain.
A radar shows an extremely large object just beneath us,
Our
sir.
jump target was the moon. That's what your large object is.
No, it's too small to be the moon, sir. I'll put it on the monitor screen for you. It's coming at us, sir!
No, we are moving toward it.
It's Italia, covered with ice!
Retro rockets, Claudia. Maximum thrust.
It's no go. I'm getting no response whatever from the computer.
Look how beautiful it is.
I'm getting no response at all from the fan jet. Somehow we seem to have drifted out into deep space, and that means we're in deep trouble.
Oh my, isn't it romantic?
Yes, it is. Oh, yes, very romantic.
Oh, what's that hissing sound?
It's perfectly all right. Don't get upset about it. I don't dare tell her it's our oxygen leaking out.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's your hurry? Just relax and enjoy the view. If the boosters don't work, we're sunk. Comfy?
Uh-huh.
We'd better try to find the MACROSS, you know. Something funny's been going on around here.
There it is. What are those funny sparks around it?
I don't know. The landing bay's closed for some reason.
Huh?
Maybe we can go through the hole he made.
We just shot down the last enemy battle pod, sir.
Very good.
The civilian refugees from the shelters are being brought on board now, sir, and the medics report they're in good shape.
Thank you, Kim. Any contact with headquarters yet?
No, Captain. I've tried, but I haven't been able to raise them.
Are you sure there's no system malfunction?
Negative, sir.
Not at all. It's operating perfectly.
What's the reading on our position?
The planet Pluto's orbit, according to the computer plot.
The planet Pluto?
It can't be. I was against this fold business all along.
Captain,
what can we do?
Now, settle down. Don't panic. All we have to do is refold to get back to where we started. There's absolutely nothing to worry about.
I hope not, Captain.
Now what?
What is it?
Yes? What? It can't be. Impossible. I'll be right there.
Captain? What's happened?
The chief engineer tells me the fold system has vanished into thin air.
Oh, no!
Sir, did you say vanished?
That's what I said.
We'll never get back.
Oh, no!
Well, now, gonna be a long trip.